my life was took too in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So we both lost.
Prison Stories 101, man. We got another special one, man. We got Floss, the boss. Welcome, first and foremost. Yeah. You know, it's an honor as we do these prison stories, man. It does seem like a lot of cats that I've had on this platform have went to the Crip side of things and not the Blood side of things. Before we get started, like, let me get your take on why do you think that is? Like, do you think, like, as far as just during the time of just gangs and hierarchies and things of that nature, that the Crips have more history, more respected, more members?
Yes. And if you want to be technical about it, Blood's Branch State gang off of Crips. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, in my era, when we grew up, it was mostly all Crips. You know what I'm saying? It's a new generation now that came through, and most of the Crips done turned Bloods now because it's like a fad or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody want to be a Blood now or something. But all the original Crips, all the original OGs, they either locked up or are dead. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just staying original, man.
All right, we're going to get back to that. But for now, let's just go and reintroduce yourself and tell them how much time you served, man.
Man, I did 17 years. I had a 25-year sentence. I did 17 years flat on a 25, man, for first-degree murder. I caught a murder case back in 2003. You know what I'm saying? A drug deal gone wrong. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff happened, and you know what I'm saying? It ended up in my incarceration. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So we normally try to do the who, what, when, where, and why. So let's just start first and foremost. You just mentioned the what as far as it being, what was the exact charge?
Drug deal gone wrong. First-degree murder.
First-degree murder.
Yeah.
With that being said, when did you go in? When did you get out of the 17 years?
I went in 2003, got out in 2020.
Man, yeah. Right at COVID.
Yeah, right in COVID, because we was on lockdown. That was a big thing in prison at that time because COVID had just came through, so they wasn't releasing nobody. So they was locking all the wings down, and they held me extra from the time when I got my FI1. I had to stay like 2 months before I can actually go home. Because they locked the wing down. They wouldn't let nobody leave with COVID because COVID had hit the unit. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to come back to that,
too. So you can imagine how I felt about that. I'm trying to go home. I've been here 17 years.
Yeah, we're going to come back to that, too. Where all did you serve?
Man, I went to Ferguson unit. I served time at the Boyd unit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the major 2 units I was on. But everything else, you know, you go through transfers. You go through when you're going through transit, you might go to Gurney, then they ship you 2 weeks to Bird, then they ship you 2 weeks to, you know what I'm saying, Walls unit or Goree or something, and then they send you to an ID unit.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
We try to verify the who when it comes to the who. I mean, who was the victim? And also, who was affected by you having to serve that much time? Who did you leave at home to serve this time?
Well, I think it was a bad situation for both sides because I'm not going to glorify nobody losing their life because, you know what I'm saying, the situation at hand, I still not going to go with, you know what I'm saying, somebody losing their life because that man had a kid, he had a wife, he had a family, you know what I'm saying, and I took that from him. But at the same time, my life was took too in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So we both lost. You know what I'm saying? We both, but I can replace the things because I'm still alive, but he can't replace his life no more. He gone. You know what I'm saying? So
for you on your end,
yeah.
Who was affected by you being gone? Who'd you leave? Mom, dad, sister, brother, kids?
My kids was affected the most because I left them out there without a father. You know what I'm saying? And I just joined every other male in the world that don't want to, you know what I'm saying, that ain't helping their kids or being there with their kids. You know what I'm saying? So that hurt me inside because I felt like, man, I got all this time. What I'm going to do? You know what I'm saying? And my kids depended on me.
How old were your kids at the time?
Man, my kids was young, bro. You got to understand, when I went to prison, I was in my early 20s. I'm in my 40s now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that time that they miss having a father, having somebody to guide them, having somebody to train them, having somebody to be at their games. You know what I'm saying? So we all lost. I affected them more than anything. You know what I'm
saying? Your mama.
Yeah. Well, my mama passed away.
She passed away prior to this?
Yeah. No, she passed away before this.
Before this. At the time of, Your mother, your father, were they strong in your life?
Nah. I grew up with my grandma all my life, man. You know what I'm saying? My mom left me, my dad left me. We ended up with my grandma. My grandma tried her best. I love her to death, man. She tried her best to raise bad kids, you know what I'm saying? We put her through hell, but you know what I'm saying? She did it as a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? She made sure we always ate, made sure we always had clothes on our back, and she made sure that we had everything we wanted. You know what I'm saying?
You say we as in you have brothers
My
and sisters?
my siblings. Yeah.
How many brothers and sisters you have?
Man, including Step. Man, I got a lot, bro. I don't even want to count.
He said, man, I ain't got that many hands. I ain't got that many fingers.
Man, I don't want to count them, man, because we got a big family, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Where are you from? Where was this charge caught?
My charge was caught in Dallas. I'm originally from New Orleans, but my charge, I caught it in North Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, North Dallas, jungle. Yeah. All right, well, we normally, whenever we have this conversation about who, what, when, and where, we get to the why, meaning you're standing in front of a judge, they hit you with that much time, guilty. You have to ask yourself, like, what is the reason? Why am I here? Why did I get here? What in my environment caused me to live a lifestyle to where I'm standing in front of the judge right now?
Yeah.
If you were to put something to it as far as what would you say was the why that led you to that situation where you were standing in front of the judge?
Well, I'm going to say ignorance. And I ain't afraid to say it because I'm going to put it like this. From the way I grew up as a child, from being child abused to all type of things that happened to me as a younger age, as when I was a young child, I learned all the wrong things early. And all the wrong things that I was learning, in my mind, I was thinking it was right things. So if you got a person that's new to the neighborhood, he's showing you something different, he having his money, he having these cars, he's showing you this game banging, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting no love at home, so what you gonna gravitate to? You gonna gravitate to the guy with the money, the car, the one that's showing you a whole different life because you thinking it's right. You know what I'm saying? So I followed the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? All my OGs in the neighborhood, like I said now, gang banging is totally different from when we came up. See, when we came up gang banging, it was a series of things you had to do to be a gang banger. It wasn't no go in the backyard, get beat up. Oh, you a Crip now. You a Blood now. No, you had to go on hoorah missions. You had to get jumped in. You might one day be sitting in the car and the homies be like, say, it's time for you to put in work, homie. You ain't put in work yet. We're going to spin the block over here. We need you to take care of this issue. They might hand you a gun. What you going to do? You know what I'm saying? You stuck in a car with a bunch of grown men. You going to do what you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? They telling you to do it, but in your mind, you think you doing something right. But it was all wrong, bro. It was all wrong. You know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of people in my life thinking I was doing something right, and the devil had me blinded.